great and bad news. So apparently, this SSD that I bought from AliExpress from a brand called KingSpec isn't compatible with the adapter I'm going to use for my MacBook because of this. There's no pinout on the other side, which I need for that adapter. So, I'm just gonna ordered another one from within my country, which was only €4 more than this, and it's from a brand that I've probably heard of, but it actually looks uglier than this one. Like a lot uglier than this one. It's got ugly green PCB, ugly green board, and it looks way worse on the top. It doesn't look serious and professional like that one. So, to combat the fact that I can't use this SSD for the MacBook, I'm just going to install it on my computer and have it for video games, because my 1TB SSD is already halfway full just from games. So, yeah, let's get started, huh? Turn on the light and open the blinds for more light, since it's still daytime, so might as well use it. Anyways. There we go. Now I gotta unplug the billions of cables I always plug into this computer. Like external hard drive, peripherals, both displays, switch off the power supply, and then the power cord. Ow. And also this Wi-Fi antenna, just in case. It's at the top of the case, but you never know. I could accidentally grab it in the wrong way. And, oh Jesus, the entire thing is heavy and hot. Maybe one day I'll remove this back panel or do something with it. Oh wait, no, the wall's directly behind it. I don't know, maybe I'll do something. Well, maybe I'll drill holes behind here, just make a giant panel hole, and this computer will hide that. Also, I can already tell. Oh jeez. Wow, this computer has enough clearance for this to fit under it. The tray for my SSD. Also, I noticed that the dust filter is actually working, because there's actually dust in here and nothing inside the computer, so that's pretty neat. Just a little bit on the metal grill, but nothing went through and is in the computer, so great sign. Put that back on. Let's flip it onto its back and start going inside of its guts. Very cool, I know. I should really use my tripod next time. I have a tripod, and I was literally just upstairs thinking, oh wait, I gotta get a different SSD because this won't work with the adapter. Oh, I know. I can just order another one for just a couple bucks more. No wait, it's actually the same price. Because I paid like what? What did I pay for this again? 26 or something? And the one I bought in my country is also 26 something. And it's gonna be faster delivery, to be fair. Also, good news, the custom clearance, like the customs, the battery for the MacBook got cleared, so it actually is shipping to my country, so that's pretty neat. Anyways, like always, 2 screws for the GPU, because I'm goofy like that, and it holds it in way better than just with one. Reduces GPU sag, to be fair. And GPU sag kills PCIe slots and graphics cards in some cases, so just keep it up. Well, 2 screws, you know. I mean, I have 2 screws. Why don't I use 2 screws? Seriously. One's like, it's usually supposed to be just the bottom screw here, the one I'm unscrewing right now. But I also screwed in the top one just in case, because it does actually improve stability a bit. Fun fact: the GPU is actually really hot right now. Really hot. Jump scare. Yeah, the GPU is really hot, and that makes sense because the computer was on. Same goes for these heat sinks. Really need to figure out how to make the bottom fan work. You know, stop being lazy, and figure out something. You know. First thing I'm gonna buy, which is not part of this computer, it's just something that's gonna be neat. A higher resolution and higher refresh rate monitor. Hopefully 2K at least, at least 2K and 120 Hertz. Because CSGO, way easier to play when you're a sniper main. Oh wait, almost forgot. The PCIe cover. So I can actually pull this off. Oh wait, no, there's still one more thing. The thingamajig. Oh, it's right here. Like the clip that you gotta press so you can actually pull out this GPU. There we go. I'm gonna keep it plugged in because it's also a nightmare to plug it back in. Gonna set it up here. Should be fine right there. Just set it on the I set it on the case because the cable is not that long. I mean, it's long enough, but not that long. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get a smaller screwdriver bit. There it is. Gonna get a smaller screwdriver bit because the SSDs don't use a big screwdriver. It's similar to a laptop screw. Small as hell and will break if you have a slight mishap with the sizing. Fun fact, in the listing of this motherboard, it said it wouldn't come with a battery. You know, no battery included. So me and my mom were searching for a battery to buy, you know, a lithium battery. Fun fact, it did come with a battery, so I didn't need to search for it anymore. Pretty convenient. This is the useless SSD I'm taking out of this machine. And putting in the new one. Shiny and nice. And it has the same pinout as this, so that's convenient. Pretty cool. Yeah, stick that in there. Obviously for the smaller SSD I'm using the Gen 2 port, or the Samsung 980 1TB, which has my operating system. Obviously gets the faster one, Gen 3. And I mean, duh. What'd you expect? Father time? No, it's just obviously gonna be like that. Funny enough, I can't really use any of the X1 PCI slots. PCIe slot 1? X1? No. Yeah. Probably. Because of the fact, you know, can't really use them because this is a double slot GPU and the CPU cooler is ginormous, like way bigger than I needed it to be. So yeah, there's that. Boom. So satisfying when it does properly go in. Okay, so anyways, let me show you what I mean with the GPU situation whenever I put it in. Top screw, don't need to put that in. This bottom screw, aka in the middle of the GPU, should put that in. Very good idea. You know, you must put it in, not just the top one. The top one is optional. The bottom, well, the bottom slash middle one is not optional. It is a must. What the hell am I doing? So let me show you by just screwing in the top instead of the bottom, like only the top, how it performs that way. Oh. It still wiggles a lot. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Don't do that too much so it doesn't break. This part is completely still though, but this part is moving a lot. So, I just put 2 screws. Look, man, better safe than sorry, okay? One day I'll learn water cooling and it'll be really fun and stressful. Stressful because if I don't tighten something enough, one of the pumps, one of the pipings thingies, bye-bye. Wait, I just realized, did I do it wrong? Yes. This is incorrect, because this is that tells you I did it incorrectly. This screw comes in after, but luckily the hole for that screw is big enough so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, you should be fine. That still has a hole, doesn't it? Yep. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Get in there, Michael. Michael. Seriously, me when the lazy. Oh man, I can't be lazy. Can't be lazy today. You gotta unscrew this one. Yeah, so this is an error on my part. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, this is one of the things that can happen when you're a lazy person. And trying to talk at the same. Yeah, see, that's how it's supposed to go. Not that hard. Let me show you. Okay, now we can demonstrate the bottom screw because I actually had a reason this time to do so. There we go. Okay, look. Wiggle, wiggle. But not as much as before. So that means the top screw is doing something. Even though you don't really need to put it in because it's not really holding this PCIe cover thing. You know? Who cares though? It's fine. So here it is with. Definitely better having both of them in there. Just the main one, or even worse, the secondary one. Or the worst option, not at all. Because then you're just hoping this will hold well enough. You know? Anyways, test time. Actually, no, I'll just put it back up there and just test it that way. I didn't mess with any cables, I just messed with this. And definitely the GPU, but lift this bad boy back up. Oh, heavy as always. Oh my god. It always was. Is my monitor? Yeah, the right side of my monitor is really, like, really hot. The left isn't, the right is, but that's because of the computer. Yeah, luckily I'll probably be replacing that monitor soon, like I mentioned. Let's just hope it doesn't do that to the new monitor. You know, probably gonna move it. Probably gonna replace both monitors if I get a big monitor, like 27-inch monitor. What's this one? This one is the HP, right? Yes. Yoink. Let's not plug that in for now. Give me peripherals. This is like an ongoing project, like this computer. There's always something that should be done. Needs to be done. Can be done. And like when you do it, it doesn't take like a billion years. It takes half an hour at most. compared to a laptop that took you what? A lot more than that. Like a laptop would take me like an hour tops. Computer takes me like less than half an hour. So that's more than 2 times saving with just a little bit of stress having to build it in the first place. Not bad. And then get that mouse. Probably set a password on computers. Still showing error code 79. Could be a false positive. Oh yeah, because it changed. 91. 96. 99. 92. Age something. 61. It just changed. Yeah, we got double A's. Let's go. Last time I got a random error code that kept showing even while gaming was completely fine. Found out that it's because of fast boot for some reason, confusing the error code detector, like error code teller. So I just disabled it, and now I get double A's again. Look. Ah. That means good, basically. Anyways, that is not available at the moment. This is my main monitor, cause bigger. Slightly. The drives. Oh crap, I have everything in my language. Oh wait, I can just... Is it here? Is it being detected? No. What? Why is that SSD not being detected? I just put it... Are you telling me it's not gonna detect because it's Gen 2 slot? And I'm putting in a Gen 3 SSD. It should detect, right? Are you telling me I bought a 1/2 terabyte SSD that I can't even use? Are you kidding me? Michael! 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 I'll pray this guy. Come on, man. You can't do this to me. I started this company. Nvidia's name. What? Options. Bro, where is the other one? Where is the new SSD? Bro, no way. I paid a bunch of money for something that isn't available to be used in my system. Because of dumb design. This is dumb design. I could just force one of those adapters up here. No, that would never fit. Maybe down there. That would suffer. Discs. Just one. Where is the other? How do I mount? How does one mount? Wait, maybe I need Wi-Fi. Where the hell? Oh my god, that's okay then. Really need to clean my desk. Cleaning my desk. Part 2. This is from New Year's. Like last New Year's. Definitely a while ago. Got Wi-Fi? Yeah. Something changed. Nothing changed. What the hell? It looks like something changed. What the hell? Refresh. Refresh. What the hell? Where's the other SSD? Michael. Michael. We'll check. I'm going on Google and hopefully finding a question or answer, sorry. And I'm setting you right there while I Google for it because this makes no sense. No, I don't want big booty Latinas near me. Anyways, put Gen 3 SSD in Gen 2 swap. Gen 3 SSD work on a motherboard ready to support Gen 2. They are backward compatible to different generations of SATA drives and will operate at speed but supported by the older generation. PCIe 3.0 or third generation card will function when installed in a PCIe 2.0 or second generation slot. It's PCIe standard. Can I use PCIe? It's M.2, okay. Very helpful. Backward compatible. So PCIe 2.0 X2 will still work with a PCIe. Likewise, you can put a PCIe 4 into PCIe 3. and it will work all the way at PCIe 3.0 speeds. Gen 3 SSD not showing in Gen 2 slot. Does that mean this is SSD? Like the Does that mean this crappy SSD that is way longer than it should be isn't working for the same reason? You know, that means they put, like, the thermal pad didn't need to be all the way to here, just this spot. And this bottom part didn't even need any. What? The M.2 does not appear anywhere in those two areas. And the most common causes preventing M.2 drives from showing up in BIOS. M.2 SSD is not compatible. Doubt that. Oh wait, maybe I need drivers. Windows drivers. What? It feels like something's always on my elbow, but nothing's on my elbow. Search for updates. There was an update, but it wasn't anything SSD related, so I'm just searching for updates, just in case. Also, the SSD I ordered looks like this, but it's not straight, it's more roundy. And what update did I get? Optional quality update. Architecture or something. And .NET framework. Once again, optional update. Okay, what is this? LEN International Europe Xmonder drivers for 2016. Okay, let me download all that and see if that'll help. Also, fun fact, tried getting this SSD picked up. This method didn't work. Like, this method didn't work, which I already knew wouldn't work because last time it didn't work and I knew this SSD worked. Then I tried this route, you know. Stayed in this time. Then I tried this route, which is more of a direct route, to be fair. Say M.2 to SATA, or sorry, to USB. And watch, I'll plug it in and nothing will happen. Is that USB 3.0? Yes, it is. Like, it lights up, but nothing shows up. Seriously, there's nothing gonna show up. Nothing's gonna show up. This computer? Just my 1 terabyte drive. Nothing else. Anyways. Yeah, it's not getting picked up. Let me check the... Like, File Explorer obviously didn't pick it up. Let me check the... Upravljanje disco. Oh, disk management. Yeah. Where's refresh? That's not refresh. That's not refresh. Where's refresh? Ah, there it is. Refresh. Nothing. Who could have thought? Let's go to the device one. Search for changes. Nothing. Same amount of disks. Graphics card is normal. System devices. Oh, okay, this is just Xeon stuff. Processors, a billion options, because that's how many I have. You know, cores and threads. It's one of those. Probably cores. Otherwise, it'd be 5 billion options. This computer doesn't reach the like minimal specs for Windows 11. Yes, yes, I love seeing that. I am very happy to know that this computer that is actually really powerful for my needs doesn't support Windows 11 because it's, you know, the CPUs are too old, but they work really well. But oh no, it doesn't have that one feature, you know. It doesn't have that one feature for Windows 11, so yeah. Let me shut off the computer because it's not picking up the SSD, and try looking for it in the BIOS, seeing if that changes anything, and then maybe checking what I was reading earlier again. Oh, oops. Okay, I'm blind. Okay. Test run 2. Where we... Oh, I can feel the wind. It's warm graphics card. Okay. We either press delete or escape. We're probably gonna do escape because it's way easier to press than delete. Oh, that's Chinese stuff. Escape. Don't leave. Access level administrator. So it should be able to booth. I don't even know the name of the SSD. God damn it, man. Realtek driver storage 1.00. Okay. There's a lot of weird options like Windows Boot Manager, which is Samsung SSD 988 1TB, which is my SSD. There's also UEFI OS P1 Samsung SSD 988 1TB. And then there's just Samsung SSD 988 1TB. Like, what are you talking about, man? Fun fact, I can't do quiet boot. Doesn't let me, just stays on disabled. View boot option policy, default, again. Hard drive policy, boot option 1 is the SSD. Boot option 1, there's 2 boot option 1s for some reason. UEFI OS on the SSD, let's try that. That's just Windows. Okay, great. Awesome. Awesome possum. So basically we solved nothing. For some reason the SSD is still not being picked up. So we're gonna go back to checking out why is that. Why am I blue? You know what I could try? Bit of a finicky idea, but could work. This annoying notch here that prevents me from putting SSD in could somehow force that to vanish. You know, use the SSD as external storage, but not for now, at least. Not until I figure out why is it not being picked up. Because theoretically it should be picked up by what we read earlier. Not being found in BIOS either. And the 2 SSD not compatible. Why? Because mine fit just fine. Yeah, okay, so it's the M key version. Like the one I put in there is an M key, right? M key SSD, which is what my motherboard supports clearly. So for some reason it didn't work. Here it's saying there's a PCI mode and PCI/SATA dual mode. Mine clearly says Gen 2 SSD. So electrical limitations. Lower end and even mid-tier motherboards share resources. PCIe lanes. There's no way 2 CPUs don't have enough PCIe lanes. That's just crazy. PCI slots share lanes with your M.2. It's conceivable 1 or more M.2 slots if you have too many PCIe cards installed in PCI slots. I have 1 GPU! And it's not even that new. It's like a year older. No, it's like the same year as the CPUs, so 2.5-inch SATA drives share resources with your M.2 SSD. If you have too many SATA storage drives installed, 1 or more M.2 slots might be disabled. Don't have any of those. Not yet, anyway. We have multiple M.2 slots and you place a high-speed NVMe M.2 SSD in one of them. There might be disabled because of resource sharing. Okay, that might be what's happening, to be fair, because I do actually have a Samsung SSD and that thing is really power hungry and it's really fast. The same can be true for Thunderbolt 10GB E LAN or Bluetooth features that might disable the functionality of some of your M.2 SSDs or slots. I don't have Thunderbolt on this computer, I don't have 10GB LAN, and Bluetooth I have to buy extra with some stick I also got from Wish. The below image was taken from motherboard manual. We can clearly see from that table that we have 3 or more PCIe slots utilized on that specific motherboard. The other 2 slots is disabled. Well, I don't have that problem. Kind of. Yeah, no I don't. And the 2 slot not properly installed. There's no way I didn't properly install it, because you watched me install it and I pushed it in and screwed it in and it went in just fine. M.2 SSDs are delicate little things. It's easy to be too gentle and not install it into its slot. I'm not gentle. Into its slot properly, or forget to add the screw. I did. You literally watch me screw it back in, and there's nothing here. Sometimes you don't use the screw at all, and it'll just place the motherboard's heat splatter back on top of the M.2 SSD. Nope. In any case, check its nope, faulty. That's a great question, because I'm unable to check if the SSD actually works, because this is the B-type SSD, adapter. I have M-type. Same goes for this. That's SATA, and clearly that doesn't want to pick it up, so I can't really. The fix in this case, we're at how to as we mentioned, not necessarily during installation, but during shipping or even assembly in the factory and bad quality assurance. I did buy it from China. Anyways, the fix in this case, rather how to check if it's broken. See if it works on our PC. Can't really do that. I have an HP laptop from my brother down there that I don't know, not really using at the moment, and it's locks. Plus, it's got no screen, so. Probably a PC has everything properly configured from it. If my mom had a newer PC, I could test. Actually, I could test it on my previous PC. But holy crap, I hate opening that thing up, so I'm not gonna bother. Plus, I already kind of sold it, so. If it doesn't work in that system either, we're most likely looking at a faulty drive that needs to be RMA'd. That sounds big word. What the hell is RMA? RMA is it? What is recovery management activity? Insurance plan for your yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, we now covered the most important physical aspects of why your M.2 SSD might not be working, but there's still some things to check and adjust on the BIOS side of things. The root of the problems may well be misconfigured BIOS settings. Probably. You should just install a brand new M.2 drive that is not showing up in the BIOS even after you've removed the additional drives, PCIe settings, and try the settings as well. Try the following settings. For installing M.2 NVMe SSD, make sure your motherboard has a UEFI BIOS with NVMe support and check if there's an update available. Well, my main system has an NVMe M.2 SSD, so there's that. Plus, we already saw that I do have UEFI confirmed by my SSD. Once again, wow, that is toasty for an SSD. What the hell? Relax, Samsung. Set SATA mode to AHSI. Depending on your current operating system, this drive's in RAID configuration. You might want to switch your default SATA mode to AHCI. Navigate to PCH store configuration. Set AHCI as the default mode. Disable secure boot. Disable fast boot. Don't already have fast boot. Don't use secure boot. CSM. What is CSM? I have legacy BIOS. No, I have a UEFI BIOS disguised as legacy BIOS, so that's a different. What I see is compatibility support module. Okay. Set PCIe configuration to M.2. Update your BIOS. Probably should update my BIOS because I didn't do that yet. What is P? Okay, let's see what we can try. Okay, the SATA mode to HSI storage config. Where is? Oh, that. Oh yeah, BIOS. Sensor storage. Oh, it's yeah. Okay, I get it. Let's shut down again and change from. What are you preparing Windows? Why is there an update? It better be for the SSD. Otherwise, why is it updating at all? I thought we already updated. Thank you, Windows, for being complicated. The only reason I'm using Windows is because I don't know which Linux version to use for, dual SSDs. Plus, I mean, the only problem with Windows is because of that laptop, so I'm back on Linux, of course. Or Windows, sorry. This computer is just running Windows just fine. So it's just that computer being a piece of crap when I was using it. And that's probably because of this SSD. This SSD was a piece of junk. Like, it fills up quick because it's half a terabyte To be fair, I wanted to play GTA 5, which is already 100 gigs minimum, just installing it, so it's probably more now. Yeah, I have no clue if it works. I have no clue if that works. That one I'm not sure if it works. This I know it doesn't work because it's a piece of junk. Western Digital. Still preparing with this. So Western Digital PC SN 520 NVMe SSD and a 2280S3BM. Clearly, because it has both notches. Rated at 3.3 volts DC and 1.5 amps. Made in China. It's always the stuff that says made in China on it that stops working the soonest. Seriously, let me just show you. See this adapter? I use it for like 10 minutes at one time for my phone. Randomly disconnects. The stuff I was copying looks like it copied correctly. Nope, doesn't work. Great. Seriously, this is a huge waste of space. Like, you don't need all of this extra SSD stuff if there's no SSD there. It's just, you know, a placeholder for something that never got placed on. It's like me building a house and just like leaving all that space empty. It's like having an entire garden and then just not putting a garden there. Why is the computer still trying? Why is it still getting Windows ready? What is happening? Still got double A's, but I'm not feeling double A right now. I just don't turn on the computer. Are you kidding me? I'm just reading more stuff off this Garbago SSD. Can I CES3B /NMB -3 thingy B54 -50 -05241 -05. This is just garbage. It's just random letters, just words, man. 2 Reinheld certified. 20. It says 20, guys. What's that supposed to mean? Teach me, man. What? Oh, maybe it was made in 2020. Not the best year for an SSD to be made, considering what happened that year. 291694V, 94 volts. Wow. No. Nowadays, rich people probably be like, they probably smoke half terabyte SSDs, considering half terabyte isn't much. Finally, it's doing the update. 4%, 7%. Why did it take so long? I don't know. Anyways, while that does its thing, this is my DS. It kind of got fucked, but it works. Don't know where I last charged it. Okay. Doesn't matter. It booted up anyway. How is it still full battery? That will never make sense. Oh, you just slide it back up again. Turn it off. That's cool. Okay. Surprised it still has a full battery. What the hell? I leave my phone alone for like a couple of days. Dead battery when I come back. This thing, I don't even know when it was last plugged in. Full battery. What are you talking about? How? Let's go back to BIOS. Change SATA to AHCI. Why that's so hard to pronounce? It's such a dumb name, to be fair. Like, it's why make it like that? And if it is for some reason already AHCI, then we'll just put it back to SATA and see if that changes anything. Also, this is pissing me off. I look really blurry. I give up just... Wow, I should have done that sooner. I should have got angry at the bad video quality sooner. No, continue. Advanced ACPI, that's not it. NVMe configuration. It's just detecting one. Samsung. PCIe family control. I can't do here. This product is covered by one or something. Wake up by RTC. Hardware monitor. All that. It's not my problem. ACPI settings. Enable hibernation. Unlock legacy resources. Legacy. USB. Legacy USB support. HCI handoff. I guess enable. What the hell am I supposed to do, man? Floppy forced FTD hard disk. Like Realtek driver service. Gives you auto, so keep it auto. Eval input 1. Eval input range. What is the input range supposed to be? Name. Invalid name. A. Eval input range. Eval SSD. Wow. Hard disk. Invalid. Hard disk with no space. Invalid name. Okay, great. Cool. Mr. White, I can't even pronounce half this stuff. Actually, wait, I think I haven't sworn a lot in this video. Mr. White, I can't even pronounce half this shit. Boom, limited ads. Imagine. PCH devices. Board capability. Sauce. Currently it's DPSX. PowerPoint. What the hell? Where? Oh, PCH SATA configuration. Oh, it's currently AHCI. And then the SATA port is connected to solid state drive or hard disk drive. Currently AHCI. SATA test mode enabled. You know, yeah, let's enable. SATA port. 3 SATA ports, which I'm guessing is those. There's a lot more than 3. So, not installed, not installed. They're all not installed. Hot plug support. Oh. They're all not installed, so it's really pointless messing in there. PCH SATA. Oh, SATA and SATA. Anything different? Okay, let's see. Not installed. Not installed. Not installed. Guess what? Not installed. And not installed. What the hell, man? It's all just not installed. Let's see the top here. SATA test mode enable just in case. AHCI still. SATA LED located, sure. USB configuration, that doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Security configuration doesn't matter. Oh PCI Express global options. PCI memory configuration. This is RAM, isn't it? Yeah, this is definitely RAM. PPR. Memory frequency. Oh yeah, fun fact. My original RAM speed is 2133. I forced it to go to 2400. Because the CPU goes to 2400, so I was like, oh yeah, this is such a small increase, but considering how much RAM we have, it'll definitely be helpful. You know, same speed as previous computers, same speed as a Chewy computer. However, it's more RAM. Processor configuration. This is just processor. They're identical, bro. They're the same thing. Same processor ID, except one has a star, cause the max ratio. Nuh-uh, I ratio you. Anyways, yeah, that's not it. That's Intel RC setup. That makes sense. ACPI setup. No, I've already done that. CCM config. Storage UEFI. Video UEFI. Okay, so network, do not launch, don't use network. Okay, so now we have UEFI and legacy instead of just legacy. So now we have storage set to UEFI, video to UEFI, and other PCI devices UEFI. So let's see if save changes and reset. I don't know. Save changes and exit. Let's see if that changes a single thing. Bro, why is my eye not blinking properly? What the hell? I blinked like a billion times, but it still burns. There we go. Very normal, right? And it's like eyelash. What do you mean there's an update? More updates, man. Okay, computer is booted. Still got Wi-Fi. Software update, which is done apparently now. Software update is done. Legacy is now UEFI, which is the new standard, the better standard to be fair. So now let's check for disk, and let me guess, nothing. Yep. What? What did I expect? Nothing. You can delete. What do you mean delete? Don't delete. Okay. Where did you go? What just happened? Search. Settings. It's just colors, man. Why would I need to do coloring? Oh, initialize a new drive. How? If it's not even appearing. Your disk already contains necessary files. Do not initialize disks. A disk status is not initialized or completely missing. Disks that are missing or not initialized, plus general troubleshooting tips. Please help. Wow, that's not a lot of storage for something for such a company. Anyways, help me, brain. If the disk appears in disk management offline, select the offline disk and select online. Cool. When you create. Here's a list of error codes in Device Manager. Don't really need that. Okay, is that like a disk outside of me? Repairing the disk control or cable problem. Don't really have problems with cables. Use the reactivate disk command to bring the reactive, and I got some random language. Reactivate disk command. Select and hold or right click the disk and then select reactive. It's not appearing. Bring this that is offline. It's still named. Okay, disk that's offline and missing back online. Use the reactivate disk. Small problem. It doesn't really appear, so this times remains offline and the disk remains missing. Disk name. And you determine that the disk has a problem that can't be repaired. You can remove the disk from the system by selecting, holding, or right-clicking the disk. It's not helping. Where's the disk? Double check. More disks. Nothing. No. Refresh. Still nothing. Okay. Run devices. Devices. Search for changes. No change. Disk. Just that. Just my SSD. Standard NVMe Express controller. NVMe Express controller. Automatically search for drivers. Already has all the drivers it needs. Damn it, Michael. What about my SSD? My Samsung SSD. Nothing new, it's still the same story. No, it doesn't need any updates. Nothing needs any updates. Software components, generic software components. sounds really goofy, not gonna lie. USB console. No, don't need that. No, don't need that. Don't need that. VirtualBox host only Ethernet adapter. Why is VirtualBox everywhere I go? It's on the computers. It's here. It's everywhere, man. Need to relax. Search. Where's the other SSD? I have a half terabyte SSD. I can't use Imagine, bro. Fortunate. I don't know. This was pretty cheap to buy, so maybe I can just, I don't know, break this part off with this piece of plastic, because this is Chinese. So I can probably break it, you know? So I'm gonna try that. So this is a fail. I'm not bothering with this anymore. Yeah, figure this out. Try to see if it picks up through this. Probably not. Doubt it. I don't know, man. So anyways, thank you for watching this mess of a video. I'm gonna try swapping the SSDs. Yeah, what if that works? Too tired for that. I'm gonna try that for a different video. Like seriously, I can't do that right now because this computer is stressing me out. It's like, oh, this SSD doesn't work. Ah, whatever. It wasn't that good anyway. Oh, this new SSD you bought doesn't work. What are you talking about? What do you mean it doesn't work? What? Michael?